Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm, of course, your host, Droodles, Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be playing in a tank that I found really fun in the past couple of weeks. Now, this here is the Grill 15. It's got some fantastic values, but some terrible values. Damage per minute, through the roof. Aiming time is fantastic. Dispersion is the same as a Leopard 1. But this tank has 0 armor and 0 camouflage. And the camouflage is really what upsets me about the grill. I mean, if we go break into the FE4005, this tank is sitting at 23% camo and 18% camo. And if we go over to the tank destroyers here, and we go to the Grill 15, this vehicle is sitting at 17% and 12%. Now, the FE4005 is much larger than the grill on height and length, and yet it has a better camouflage rating. It's very irritating to me that this tank just gets spotted every single time you shoot, and obviously because it is a grill with 0 armor, everybody wants to kill it. I personally believe, which I've said many times, that this tank should have had a decent camouflage rating and okay damage per minute. This is a silent but deadly tank. This isn't a vehicle that you should be getting spotted and being worried about your mind every single time you shoot because you're going to be detected. I mean, just look at the Waffenträger and the RHM BW2. They never get spotted, and because of that, they are some of the most notorious tank destroyers out there. Very fragile, but if played correctly, can be incredibly strong. So, after all of this annoyance I've had with the grill, I found the Blaze. And the Blaze is a tank that nobody really cares about. But I do. I think that this is an incredibly fun vehicle. For any of you that might have this vehicle sitting in your garage from the event, the summertime event that Wargaming had that gave it away for free, honestly, you might want to pull it out. The Blaze has some really good things going for it. First of all, just like the Chinese medium tanks, it carries a 2.5 second aiming time, making it an incredibly fun tank to just snap shells in. Its dispersion and DPM are quite poor at 0.371 with a damage per minute of 2,200. Definitely nothing to boast about. But what is really strong, again, is that aiming time. Penetration is not bad at 185 on the standard and 237 on the premium, especially judging that it is a tier 7 tank destroyer. 400 damage per shot is really nice, and mobility wise, this is a fast tank going 50 kilometers per hour with a power to weight ratio of 22.8, actually very similar to the Grill 15. So this tank is very fun for me personally because it takes the one thing that the grill sucks at and it balances it, the camo. This tank's camo is almost double the grill's at 28% and 22%, compared, as we said, to the 12% and 17%. And what that means is the Blaze is actually able to get away with things that the grill could never have dreamed of. You can sit in bushes, you can shoot your tank, and wow, I didn't get detected. That's just what the Blaze can do, and because of that, I find it a very engaging tank. You can use it like a tank destroyer, and it does sacrifice a bit of DPM. I mean, vehicles like the ISU-122S, vehicles like the SU-152, if you're running the 122mm on those vehicles, you're sitting over 3,000 damage per minute. As we just saw, this vehicle, you're not even breaking the 2,000 damage per minute area that easily. But just the fact that you're able to get away with really sneaky shots in this tank, in my opinion, makes it really worth the time. So let's see what we can do here. We got an E75 TS, T54 Lightweight, Annihilator. Alright, so those are some strong tier 8s. I'm going to have to be a little careful from the lightweight. One thing about this tank is that it doesn't have much armor. Now, its armor isn't terrible. I mean, you will struggle to HE it if you think it's going to be an easy HE. Tier 8s, unless you're in like a 150mm, are not going to HE pen it, so that's nice, you know? So we'll see how that performs for me. I might eat my own words. The sides are still weak. Rear is obviously paper thin. But yeah, the front can actually get auto ricochets on the upper plate, just kind of like an SU-130PM. And it's not terrible on the armor, I'll put it like that. So, the real tanks I'm worried about are Smasher, Annihilator. Predator can be a very deadly tank. That thing's actually got a super duper strong gun. So, yeah, I'm going to be a little worried about that guy as well. Judging that our E75 TS spotted somebody over here, well, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so let's see if we can maybe snap a shell. Boom! That was a beautiful shot. Honestly, I don't know if I could have gotten a better shot out than that one into the enemy there. Now, this SPIC, I'm not sure if he's YOLOing me or what the heck he's doing, but we'll see if we can snap a shell into his tank. And fire. There you go. 500 buckaroos of damage. I mean, that's where, again, just the aiming time on this tank feels so strong. people underestimate what aiming time can do. And even though the gun might be incredibly inaccurate, you just snap shells in this tank. I mean, you saw what we did with 2 snaps there onto the enemy, so maybe we'll be able to get some more out here and there. Hopefully that T-71 is able to finish off that player. But we got the Smasher off to the side, aiming and fire. Boom! Beautiful shell right into the back of that Smasher. Again, just shells go where you aim, and man, do they go very well. So we're going to reload one more time. 3, 2, 1, and not able to get that reload out onto that T-54 lightweight. But hey, we're just going to chill here. It doesn't hurt me to wait a little bit longer to reload. We do have that Smasher off to the side, so let's aim in on him and fire. Boom! Beautiful shot right into his turret cheek. There again is just the aiming time. I mean, we haven't really missed any shots so far. In fact, we haven't missed any shots. We do have that T-54 lightweight up at the STA. We got that E-75 or not just, yeah, it is a TS, sorry. Oh, we hit the shot. Oh, yeah. We're going to back up from that lightweight. He is definitely tunneling me, but, well, he doesn't really need the tunnel much anymore because he's dead. We got that Predator once again off to the side. I am having a bit of lag, but, well, yeah, that lag was, oof. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was quite irritating. So let's reload. Let's see if this T-34-1 is going to get out a nice shot. And while that's going on, hopefully we're going to be able to slap a shell right into the side. There you go. Nice tap into that E-75 TS. We're doing okay. We're doing pretty okay at that. We're at 2,400 damage so far. And hopefully this 34-1 is going to end up finishing off that player. We got the Blaze off to the side. We got the Annihilator over here. So they don't really have many tanks left. And I'm going to see if I can get a shell in it to the Annihilator at that. We're going to load it in an HE shell. And boom. Oh, that didn't penetrate. That sucks. But hey, the AT-15 should be able to finish that guy off. And with that, we're just going to reload one more shell into the Blaze. Come on. And fire. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Even if we die, I don't care. We broke over 3,000 damage this battle. This was a great game to showcase where the Blaze is strong. Sure, it might not be a super fun tank for everybody, and it is a tank that's behind a paywall when it usually does come out. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's probably in these Bad Company containers. I'm not sure. Is it? Actually, no, it's not in the Bad Company containers. That's very, very surprising. I do think it might be in the Collect 'em All containers, so let us find out. Yeah, there it is. The Blaze is in the Collect 'em All containers. But, yeah, honestly, I wouldn't really suggest to buy this tank unless it came for, like, maybe 25, 3,000 gold, because it's definitely not a vehicle that you're just going to want to go waste money on. But I wanted to make this video for anybody that has this tank sitting in their garage. This is one of those vehicles that was given away for free in the summertime event, and a lot of you probably got it for free. And it's a tank that I think is really underrated. So I just thought it'd be a fun little video, talk about a tank that nobody really cares about anymore, and see what you guys think about the vehicle personally. So let's get into one more battle here and see how it does perform. Here we are into the second battle. Yet again, another tier 8 game at that. One of the nice things about tank destroyers is that usually against tier 8s, I don't feel too worried. That's just something that's nice. Although I am worried about my ASU-152. He's not running the stock gun. He's not running the top gun. He's running the crap gun. Why? Why, dude? Look at that little gun. Either way, I am going to push my tank up the bridge, and we're going to see what we can do here. But, yeah, one thing, let me know in the comments down below, guys, if there's any tanks that you guys would like to see weird, funky reviews on. I mean, this is a tank that I doubt anybody ever in a million years would expect me to make a video on. So, yeah, if you would like to see weird tanks in the future, maybe the Vulcan or other tanks that nobody ever talks about because Blitz YouTube is a competitive place, let me know. But, yeah, let me get into position. Let me see if I can get shells out. Come on. I don't think there's actually anybody off to this part of the map, which is good, because now I can be very, very strong. I'm going to flank. Honestly, this tank has mobility, as we know. Very, very good mobility. And they've got slow tanks, ones like that, right there, the VK100.01P. Slow enough that I feel comfortable that I might just be able to stay undetected behind the ridge here, and we come all the way up behind this VK100 and get a nice snap in. So let's try that right now. Actually, we might even be able to get a shot into that Tiger, too. Yeah, let's go for the Tiger. Honestly, if that VK doesn't look back, that's going to be great. If that guy's situational awareness is bad. So let's see if we can get another shell into that Tiger. Reloading, 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 and fire. There you go. That's 2 shells into that Tiger. I mean, that's pretty strong if I do say so myself. Let's reload one more shot, maybe. Let's see if we can get one more out into the, yeah, let's finish off the Tiger. Yeet! There you go. Tiger is taken out. With that, we've already cleared a tier 8 vehicle, and judging that the enemy team does not see my tank, this is really, really strong. So I'm just going to chill here. We're going to see if we can get another shell out. So let's see. Oh, that aiming time is great, but the depression is almost not enough to work in this specific hill. There goes my T95E2, and that guy's about to be absolutely smacked. So let's see if we can get a shell into the SU. Aiming, and fire. There you go. Another nice tap into that guy. I mean, we're getting some really gnarly damage out here. We've gotten some pretty big slaps so far. 3 more seconds left, and we'll get one out into this VK100. 3, 2, 1, boom. A 357 tap. This is where, obviously, farming feels amazing. I mean, we're already at 2,200 damage. We're just going to back ourselves into cover here. And again, 3, 2, 1. Load a premium shell. We do need a little bit of pen there to cut through that VK. But yeah, this second game was fantastic, honestly. It was a very easy farm. Showcased what you can do with the tank, again, very, very easily. Let's load in a premium shell. Nice max roll as well for 425. And that was a 2,900 damage battle. That's the Blaze. It's a tank that is very underrated, in my personal opinion. A tank that I wish the Grill played like. A vehicle that had the mobility, had enough armor where it couldn't be high explosive, so you didn't have to run SPO liner on it, and a vehicle that had actual camo, that sacrificed a bit of DPM, and maybe even dispersion. Let me know what you guys think about this tank in the comments down below. I mean, the Waffenträger is a perfect example of what I think the Grill should be like. This tank's dispersion is not amazing. It's 0.349. Its penetration is not amazing at 268. Neither is the damage per minute at 2,800. But this tank performs so well because of the camouflage. And all you need to do is really give a tank camo and a good aiming time, and they'll do well. And what do you know, but this tank has a good aiming time at only 3.5 seconds. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.